Conference NBA basketball as the Magic are back on the road. It's Laker basketball at the Staples Center. Beautiful day outside. We are live in downtown Los Angeles. Good Tuesday morning. Let's get this day started out right with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. A look at the Magic starting group. Jason Richardson and Hedo Turkoglu are at the 2 and 3. Brandon Bass is out there with Howard. And it's Nelson in at the 1. And for the Lakers, Howe and Bynum filling up the middle. Kobe and Artest are the wingmen. And it's Fisher in at the point guard position.
Well, when the Magic first came into the NBA in 1989, they had some difficult years, as you would expect from an expansion team. But they've had a lot of success over the years with guys like Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. And they've built a really good, strong culture over the past decade.
Fisher against Nelson. The dish now to Howard. Turkoglu outside. Back to Howard. 6 on the shot clock from past the arc. And that's good. Hedo Turkoglu for 3. You're right, Steve. Orlando has built an identity with that. And Clark, I'm sure you'd agree.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they've had a pair of extremely talented centers in their short tenure as a franchise and have done a good job building around those centers. We're thinking of, obviously, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard currently, though they've yet to be able to get a title out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me we're capable of being a very disruptive defense when we keep our poise and use our heads instead of becoming over-aggressive and making mistakes. He's counting on his players displaying that kind of poise here today. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. So Clark and Steve, defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
And while you don't really want to put all of your cookies in one jar, I mean, I think emphasis on defense is a way to go.
Yeah, I'd agree, because if you come out and establish the defense right away, it kind of sets the tone, and you really kind of take control of that game emotionally. I thought Gasol got off to such a fast start last season, but he might have worn down as the season went on. He was asked to play big minutes, especially early when Andrew Bynum was out with the injury.
Now, here is Nelson. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Turkoglu with the basket on the assist by Nelson.
Yeah, you never like to see that, but he clearly did struggle in the playoffs, and he's extremely gifted, but some have tended to try to question his mental toughness or killer instinct, and I quite honestly think it's unfair. He's got a disposition and demeanor that lends itself to that kind of criticism, but anytime you can perform the way he has, that's impressive, and it actually helps him, the fact that he's got a deferring type of personality, to be an ideal number 2 guy for the Lakers, with Kobe Bryant being the obvious lead dog there. So it's a good fit, I think.
It's interesting. So it's the Lakers now, after the Magic pick up 2.
Kobe Bryant is one of those select few first-name basis superstars in the NBA. Larry, Michael, and of course Kobe, Magic. Those guys are famous by one name only.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And Steve, you know, Kobe, of course, the man in the entertainment capital of Los Angeles. He's taken the attention in stride. I think he feeds off it a little bit. You know,
sure.
You got to have a special psyche to play in that kind of environment.
Yeah, and he's handled it really well. I mean, for a guy who spends so much time in the public eye, it seems as though he's always been motivated more by winning than the adoration. And I think that's why he has such great respect from his teammates. And another reason why the Lakers have been so successful since he's been there.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Now Fisher, and it's Nelson picking him up. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Kobe's got 5 now.
You give him any kind of space, he's going to knock that down.
Doubled by Bynum. And here's Turkoglu for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Under 9 minutes left here in the opening quarter. And Fisher kicks to Gasol. Working on Howard. And Finished off by Gasol. It's all knotted up.
No reason to get fancy. Just keep it simple. Like pound cake, a basic throwdown.
No need for theatrics, right?
That's right.
That's right. No 360 necessary there. Nothing fancy.
Now here's Turkoglu. 5 points in the game. There's a screen. Fisher against Nelson. Shot to stop the run. It goes down off the front of the rim.
I like the way
He has 5. And Bynum backing in. He buries it. And we're now all tied up at 11.
You know, nice work getting inside that time. I mean, that's the spot where his height advantage is really going to pay off for him, and he used it.
Turkoglu outside. Nelson outside. Shoots the 3. And the basket by Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got 8 points. Here's Kobe. Bynum with a screen on Richardson. Kobe draws the double. Fisher. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Howard. Magic leading by 3. Richardson, good.
he's so graceful around the rim. Sometimes you...
Backing down is Bryant. Richardson is whistled for reaching in. That's foul number 2 for him. Matt Barnes is checked in for Ron Artest. The Magic also changing it up. Anderson comes in for Brandon Bass. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jason Richardson. Here's Kobe. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
You know, Kevin, it turned out that Mike Brown was the man for the Lakers job, and he inherits an interesting team here in L.A. I mean, a lot of potential, but coming off a disappointing end to last season.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Coach could tell they were out of sync.
Here's Fisher, pass to Kobe, and Bynum backing in, deflected by Howard, out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Here's Bynum. And here's Fisher. The feed to Gasol. Kobe backs in over Howard.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Kobe can't get that one to fall.
Boy, I tell you, the Lakers are always tough on their home court. I mean, visiting teams can get a little starstruck, too. I mean, all kinds of celebrities hanging out in the crowd. Just as many famous people watching as actually playing in the game when you go play the Lakers.
Just 4 to shoot. Off the screen. And there are the Magic with another. It's quite a scene.
It's a great scene. One of the great venues in the NBA. And the Lakers, they're competitive year in and year out. And they'll continue to be a tough team, whether it's at Staples Center or on the road.
Here's Howard. Here's Redick. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. He has 7.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Timeout called the Lakers.
When you talk about that great front court depth for the Lakers, all that length, rebounding, their ability to really crash the glass. And they were actually the 5th best rebounding team in the NBA last year in terms of rebounding differential.
Here's Fisher. He passes to Kobe. Six to shoot. Barnes dishes to Kobe. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kobe's got 10 points.
You gotta love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back. And when you ask anybody what sets Kobe apart as a player, more than anything else, they'll say it's his competitiveness. In fact, Lamar Odom, his teammate, said he's the most competitive player he's ever played with.
Now here's Howard. Anderson. Good work defensively by Gasol. Redick passes to Nelson. Backing down is Howard. Deep two from Anderson. Cannot hit. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. You know, Steve, when you talk about Kobe's competitive drive, it's one thing to compete on the court, but that drive, that competitive drive, Clark, also is what's driven him to develop his game off the floor.
And that's where the work really takes place, Kevin. I mean, the games are the fun part. The work that you put into it that allows you.
Is here for the Lakers. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Bynum, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. Then for the Magic, Brandon Bass is checked in for Howard. And Quentin Richardson has subbed in for Hedo Turkoglu. Here's Redick. He's got 7. Nelson outside. Dishes it to Bass. Over Gasol. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. You know, Steve, going back to the playoffs, the Magic lost game 1 at home. And do you think that set the tone for Orlando in this series?
I think so. You know, I think game 1 almost always sets the tone. And particularly when you lose the first one at home, it puts a little doubt in your mind. I think Atlanta gained a lot of confidence from that victory.
You know, Brandon Bass, Kevin, not really a household name, but he's a nice young power forward. Consistent, steady, plays well at both ends, and even though undersized, he gets it done inside.
Kobe, that's good.
But you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Here's Redick. Guarded by Kobe. And Orlando again with the bucket. And Brandon Bass, for a power forward, Steve, has a nice face-up game.
Well, that's the strength of his game, guys. You know, the way he can knock down that mid-range jump shot. He'll turn and catch and face, get you in that triple threat position, and then rise up and knock down that jump shot.
Kept alive. Odom's shot, good.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the board.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Here's Redick. 9 points in the game so far. Odom with the double team. Blake with the steal.
Now, part of the reason they are where they are is that they have taken care of the ball for the most part.
The pass to Barnes. He kicks it to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. With 1 on the clock, again the Lakers.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Here's Redick, guarded by Kobe. Kicks it to Redick. Moving it around nicely. Here's Richardson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Lamar Odom picks one up.
Well, you know, as much as the Magic were able to romp through the East, they had their troubles with Western Conference opponents last season.
Mark, you talked about the Magic in the West, over 500, but Steve, not by a whole lot.
Yeah, 16 and 14 in their 30 games against the West, and that hindered them a little bit in terms of trying to chase down Miami for that division crown.
And the first one drops.
Guys, 21-9 were the Lakers last season against the Eastern Conference. They've been within a game of that record for the last 4 seasons. That's really consistently impressive.
And so he makes both from the line. You look at the teams in the East, not many who can match the length that the Lakers possess up front. What am I saying? There are a few teams in the entire league that can match that kind of length, Steve.
Yeah, the Twin Towers, Bynum and Gasol, really the Lakers' trump card. I think that's the key to this club. They've got to take advantage of those 2 guys this year, beat people up down on the block, and work on the perimeter. This could be a great team.
Here's Redick. He's got 9. Guarded by Kobe. Richardson with it. Over Barnes. Richardson, good. And the Magic lead by 6.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Now here's Kobe. Missed. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Magic lead by 6.
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. So they've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, and the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
We'll be back momentarily. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Arenas and Richardson pair up in the backcourt. Brandon Bass is out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's Howard in at the 5. Now here's Odom. 6-point game. That's good. Brown's got the opening catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, thank you. The Magic players have talked to Coach Stan Van Gundy about trying to curtail how often he criticizes his players. He says he's especially conscious of it after back-to-back games. As point guard Jameer Nelson put it, he picks his moments now. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And as a coach, you always have to pick your moments.
You know, a lot of coaching is not what you say, but when you say it. And that seems to be what Coach Van Gundy is striving for.
Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Al Blake passes it to Brown. From about 19 feet, Orlando grabs the miss. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Fires from the line. Arenas can't hit.
Man, a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Here's Blake. Gilbert Arenas covering. 3-pointer. And Blake is good for 3. Blake's got 5 points so far. Outside Arenas. He dishes it to Bass. Back to Arenas. He feeds it to Howard. Second chance shot. With the second effort. And he lays it up and in. Anderson's got his second basket.
Boy, I like the rugged work on the inside that led to that very easy putback. That's going after it there, guys.
Blake for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Better see with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow.
It's his hands. He's got the ability to catch the ball in traffic for a big guy, and then he's so long that he can finish at the rim very easily.
Now here's Turkoglu. 8 points for him. Richardson for 3. That's good. Enzo Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one. Clark, of course, speaking of Andrew Bynum's great hands, he was coached closely by the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar early in his career.
And Kevin, you could not ask for a better mentor as a young center. I mean, Bynum possesses the same kind of overwhelming range that Kareem had. He may not be in the same league offensively. Kareem was really special, but he can definitely still score over the top of people.
Here is Arenas, still looking to get on the scoreboard. Feeds it to Richardson. Picked up by Brown. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Arenas against Fisher. A 3-ball. Count the bucket. Fisher's got his first 3 points of the game.
Looks like a 3-point contest out there, guys.
Yeah, you would fit right in, partner. I mean, you hit one on us, we'll hit one on you. A terrific battle going on here.
Now here's Arenas. Open look. Again, the Magic scores. Outside Odom. Over Turkoglu. Shot by Odom, no good.
Boy, I am absolutely loving this. They're bumping bodies down there and taking no prisoners, coming away with every board.
Yeah, that willingness to fight for every loose ball is a big reason why they have the lead right now, Clark.
Now here's Turkoglu. Mar Odom unable to get his shot to go. Over Bynum. Again, the Magic score.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead. Guys, you know it's never easy to win on the road, but the Orlando Magic found a way last year as they finished with one of the best road records in the Eastern Conference.
Odom, defended by Turkoglu. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Richardson.
A fantastic steal. He knew exactly when to jump into that passing lane. Well done. Boy, that was a nice little finger roll to finish the play. Splendid finish.
Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Kobe comes in for Shannon Brown. Well, Clark, you're right. They were 23-18 away from Orlando. Steve, that was one of the best road records in the NBA.
Yeah, and that's impressive. And they've got a beautiful new facility there in Orlando, the Amway Center. They're a good home team, but the fact that they won consistently on the road was very impressive.
Free throw good, Arenas.
You know, for so long we've seen the Lakers coast into the playoffs, put themselves in a tight spot and then find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
Now here's Odom. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Gilbert Arenas. And for the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now we finally got what we deserve. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally. And for a couple of those playoff series over the years, they did play with fire and get away with it. Not last year. Dallas just destroyed them, and I think the Lakers just looked tired, both physically and mentally.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Richardson.
Get on Richardson, get on Richardson.
Guarded by Kobe. Here's Bass. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's good defense. Don't let a guy get a lay-in, foul hard, and send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, I like that billboard there, sending a message. You can't come in here and get anything free in our paint.
The free throw drops for Bass. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
Now, here is Artest, looking for his first bucket of the game. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Here's Arenas, and the running layup is good. Arenas has got 7.
Better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Outside Artest. Turkoglu picks him up. Artest, good.
Boy, I love the way they've been attacking inside, Kevin.
All right, guys, they're getting a lot of points in the painted area, not settling for outside shots, and I don't see any reason to change strategy here.
Now here's Turkoglu. It's stolen by Odom.
A lot of hands down there on the block. That's a tough position to be in offensively.
And Doris Burke has something for.
Said, my whole thing is trying to establish a post game. Just focusing on the little things, the technical stuff, the footwork, the spin moves, being able to feel the defense, read the defense, and use that to my advantage. Basically, Hakeem was saying I have to and use it each night. And guys, we saw the growth in Howard's game offensively, upping his scoring over 4 points a game.
He keeps adding layers to his game. Thank you, Doris. Here's Kobe. It counts. Kobe's got 19 points.
Now, they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Now here's Arenas. 10 points for him. Now the dish to Bass. And again, it's Orlando converting. Backing down is Bryant. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 21 points in the game.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
He's dialed in
For the Lakers. Bynum comes in for Lamar Odom. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Ron Artest. Orlando also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Bass. Anderson comes in for Quentin Richardson. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Here is Howard. Fisher gets called for blocking. That's foul number 2 for him.
A little too much body on that one, and that's going to be a block.
Always a hard thing to judge, but I agree with you, Steve. Clearly a block.
Here is Nelson. He's covered by Fisher. Nelson against Fisher. Howard kicks to Nelson. 5 to shoot. Richardson for 3. No luck. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way.
Well, I tell you, Jason Richardson was having what I thought was a strong season for the Suns last year, but things went a bit south when he was traded over to the Orlando Magic.
Now here's Barnes. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Outside Gasol. He tries for 3. Good. Clark, going back to Richardson, he went from 19 points a game to around 14 points after the trade, so you're right on that one. Steve, did the change in his production surprise you at all?
Not really, Kevin, because he went from playing with Steve Nash to Dwight Howard, and it's a different style. And you're going to get some open looks off of the double team of Dwight Howard, but there's nothing like playing with Steve Nash. You're playing a high pace in the NBA than Steve Nash.
Backing down is Bryant. He's feeling it, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
Nelson outside. Howard. Bynum on him. The jump hook. Howard can't hit.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Over Anderson. Magic leading by 7. Now, here is Nelson. Here's Howard. And it's Howard again, missing. And here's Fisher. He has 7. Here's Kobe. Pass to Barnes. Now the feed to Bynum. Outside Gasol. Stolen by Anderson.
Well, he was being overly optimistic there, thinking he could make that pass.
Turkoglu kicks to Nelson. Covered by Barnes. Beyond the arc. Shot is no good. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Anderson against Fisher. He passes it to Barnes. And the dunk by Kobe.
Boy, looking at that play, I mean, I think he had to be a little confused right there. I mean, the defender had no idea what was happening.
Well, you know, Clark, I don't think it looked like there was great communication on the floor.
You're exactly right.
Steve, what do you think of
No,
that?
I agree with you, Kevin, but a great job offensively to exploit that defense for the easy basket.
Howard, that's good.
You know, a recipe for disaster, Kevin, is letting him get that free near the basket.
Fisher with the ball. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Straight up, in for the dunk.
That was vicious. I mean, real vicious. He hung on the rim just to say, you realize this is my basket, don't you?
That is a nice finishing touch.
Yeah, just finishing with a little emphasis, guys. Nothing wrong with that.
And we finished one half of basketball. Magic out in front, up by 8.
69. Magic. 69.
And it's tip-off time for your HP Halftime Report. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Orlando on top against the Lakers out at Staples Center. Some outstanding minutes from their bench unit, delivering instant offense. An impressive first half for Hedo Turkoglu. 13 points and has contributed with the assists as well. There's no quitting the Lakers. They came to win. Close-range shots, their bread and butter early on, a gigantic lead in points in the paint. An unbelievable half from Kobe Bryant. He's got 27 points and has been on the mark from deep so far. Strong showing so far by these two in the action today, leading their team in points in the first half. That's it. Time for us to wrap things up and get you on back out to the second half. Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris, thanks so much for tuning in.
The second half just about to get going here. Here's Kobe. Kobe and Artest are the wingmen. Powell and Bynum filling up the middle. And it's Fisher in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Now here's Kobe. 8-point game. Shot no good.
Well, no surprise. When you've got Dwight Howard on your team, you know you're going to be a good rebounding ball club. And last season, Orlando was #1 in the NBA in defensive rebounding.
Dishes to Richardson. And there's the pass to Howard. Two on the clock. Nelson from outside off the mark. And back to that stat, Steve, you brought up. Howard, you know, a big part, Clark, obviously, that rebounding strength of the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, he did most of the heavy lifting there. I mean, he was an animal on the backboard. But the other guys, to their credit, would get their share, but also did a nice job boxing out, too.
Now Fisher, following Jameer Nelson's three-point attempt, lets it go from deep. And that one's good from Fisher. Fisher's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers. Backing down is Howard. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
That's a forceful finish.
And they were right there on him.
Here's Fisher. He's got 10. Here's Kobe. And the layup falls. Kobe's got 29 in the game.
And saw just a little bit of daylight and went right to the rim.
Nelson outside. He's covered by Fisher. Fisher hits the reach-in call. That's his third foul of the game.
Derek Fisher. That's his third personal, the team's first.
Here is Howard. 6 points for him. Moving the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Bynum on it. Puts it up. Howard can't hit.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Artest kicks to Fisher. Back to Artest. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Artest dishes to Kobe. From about 19 feet. Again, the Lakers.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Nelson, the pass to Turkoglu. Picked up by Artest. Doubled by Bynum. Nelson, he's covered by Fisher. From deep, Richardson. They get it back. Howard kicks to Bass. Richardson against Kobe. Bryant is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, team second.
Here's Turkoglu. 13 points in the game. Now Nelson. Backing down is Howard. Just 5 on the clock. It's in. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's just playing so well across the board, guys.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's exactly what his stats look like. Definitely.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, the big question, Kevin, on everyone's mind this season in Orlando, will Dwight Howard stay with the Magic? I mean, a heartbreaking first-round exit of the season ago. We'll see what happens.
Just to get a hold of that bread. There must be a reason why they call you with all that game when the dude don't hit. Work 2 jobs, but you don't do windows. Whenever you better do the pay the window. Work all day, work all night. At the end of the month, that money's
checked in. Here's Blake. 5 points in the game. He kicks to Kobe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Brandon Bass. Well, Clark, for Magic fans, it's hard not to think back to how Shaquille O'Neal left in free agency back in '96, and Steve, a worry that Dwight Howard might take a similar route.
Boy, you got that right. The fans in Orlando are extremely concerned about the fate of their franchise. It all rests in the hands of Howard and his decision whether or not to sign that extension.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 32 points, and he's nailed 3 from long range. That's 9 points from deep.
Well, I like that he's not hesitating to pull the trigger. I mean, if he's got room, he's going to take the shot. He's putting some fear in this defense.
Good on both. Here is Nelson. He has 5. From deep, Turkoglu. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Turkoglu's got 16 points. Lakers trail by 6. Outside, Kobe. Back to Bynum. Working on Howard. Outside, Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. Here's Gasol. And it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. He's got 11. Back to Turkoglu. Covered by Artest. Turkoglu outside. Nelson outside. Fires the 3. That's good. Nelson's got 8 points.
Now we're getting used to seeing him hit those shots, aren't we?
And here is Blake. He's got 5. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
Now these wide open threes have been their undoing. You have to locate shooters and get a hand up.
Yep, you do, Steve. And even if it means having their assigned defenders stand at home on three-point shooters, I mean, that would be a worthwhile strategy to pursue because you don't want to give good shooters open threes.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And the Magic making a change here. Redick is checked in. Here's Redick. He's got 9. Nelson outside. Over Blake. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Lakers trail by 6. Outside, Kobe. Blake kicks to Kobe. Left side, Kobe. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Jameer Nelson still doing a great job for the Magic running the show. There was some thought last season when Gilbert Arenas was acquired from Washington that maybe Arenas would take that starting job, but Jameer Nelson had none of that. He kept his job and still is the leader of that Magic squad.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And thinking about Jameer again, he didn't let the trade bother him at all. That shows you the kind of guy he is.
I agree with you there, Kevin. Even though the Magic exited the playoffs early, Nelson showed he can still lead the team, and he had a decent postseason run for him, I thought.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Shooting the ball.
And Kobe no good on that one.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps. And they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Now here's Turkoglu. He's got 16. Andrew Bynum grabs the miss.
He thought he made that one.
He sure did. I mean, it was an excellent look. It just didn't go down.
Magic leading by 3. Kicks to Redick. Nelson outside. Gasol covering. Kobe against Turkoglu. 6 to shoot. Pass. Blocked again. It's 2-on-1. Artest on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. Gasol inside. He's guarded by Bass. And it's the Magic with the ball. Redick with the three. Good on the shot. He's got 12.
Well, they've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option.
Now, here is Artest. Backing down is Bryant. The jump hook, and the shot is good. Kobe's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's putting the team on his back, trying to keep his team in this thing, and he's doing a pretty good job.
Howard.
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down.
He just wanted to make sure he wasn't coming down on top of anybody.
Left side, Kobe. Here's Blake, guarded by Nelson. Blake dishes to Kobe. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Magic leading by 3. Now, here is Nelson. 10 points for him. Redick for 3. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Ron Artest has become such an enigma in this league over the years. He's a great player at times, but frequently loses his focus. But when he's on, when he's playing with a purpose and with intensity, he is really something.
That free throw, no good. And Ron Artest, guys, probably the most unpredictable, quotable player in the league. A colorful player, no doubt, Clark.
Yeah, no question about it. Spontaneous would be another word I would throw. We enjoyed him in Indianapolis when he was there. He obviously has had some bumps during the course of his career, but at his core, good-natured. Couldn't have been happier for a player than when I saw him have the game he had in Game 7 when the Lakers won that championship in 2010. But you're right, he's a colorful, spontaneous, good-hearted guy.
And he's won awards from the league, from the people that cover the league, for what he has done in the community since that flare-up back in the early part of the decade.
Yes, that's exactly right. And again, that speaks to his growth and the intentions of his heart, and the fact that he started to manage some of the anger management issues that he had in the past.
The shot by Odom, no good.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Nelson against Odom. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers trailed by 8. Outside Odom. Artest the pass to Odom. Passes it to Kobe. Over Redick. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Odom. Odom's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Nelson. 10 points for him. He dishes it to Howard. Defended by Gasol. And Redick kicks to Richardson. A 3 from Anderson. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Blake, guarded by Nelson. Odom backing down. Gathers. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, I tell you, I mean, you have Powell and Kobe on the Lakers, but when you talk about the pop culture notoriety, that probably belongs to Lamar Odom, #1 in that category because of his reality TV presence. he's added an additional Hollywood flair to his role on the roster.
The first one falls. Well, Clark, back to Odom. I don't like talking about this stuff. It only seems natural,
I know
of course.
It's tough. I know it's tough.
You know, it seems natural, though, to have, I guess, what, a Laker in Los Angeles, be on a reality TV show for some reason. You know, the second choice, if it wasn't Lamar, would have been Steve Kerr. Right, Steve?
Kevin, I think the story of my life and my daily existence would be fascinating for viewers. I think we'd see probably a viewership of at least 11, maybe 12 people, all family members.
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 10. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
He just lost track of where he was on the floor.
Magic leading by 5. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here is Howard. Here's Redick, guarded by Blake. Odom with the double team. Kobe against Anderson. Picked up by Kobe. And it's Howard finishing it off. Howard's got 12 points in the game. Here's Kobe, and he has 42. Outside Artest. Gasol is screen on Richardson. Richardson against Artest. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jump hook. The shot by Odom, no good. Orlando leading. Nelson outside for 3. Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Now, here is Artest. Blake for 3.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for them.
Another fast break hoop. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
It's been a solid outing for Turkoglu. He's got 16 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
More great action when we return. Now let's check in with Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. For our Sprite Spark, look no further than the bench of the Magic. This postseason, the players have logged a lot of minutes, and the bench is doing a great job giving them the kind of support and boost that's necessary to win these kinds of games, guys.
Doris, thank you. You know, the bench coming in and representing Clark.
Yeah, they did a nice job. They were definitely breathing fire on the court this time around. A fabulous effort.
It was exactly what they needed, too, guys. A real boost of energy.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Stan Van Gundy. Jason Richardson and Hedo Turkoglu are at the 2 and 3. Brandon Bass is out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's Arenas in at the point guard. Now here's Bass, and there are the Magic with another bucket. Fisher with the ball. Outside Gasol. The 3, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Gasol. 6 points for Shannon Brown. The Magic leading by 11. Now Richardson. He's covered by Brown. Turkoglu against Odom. Clock at 4. Turkoglu dishes to Richardson. Free throw line jump shot. Outside for Arenas. He feeds it to Bass. The second chance effort. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Magic lead by 13.
Got such a good feel for his shot today, in a really good groove.
And here is Brown. Outside Gasol. Feeds it to Fisher. Outside Odom. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Here is Arenas. The dish to Bass. Pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Brown. Richardson, no luck.
It's been a struggle for him offensively tonight, and they'd love to have his production out there.
Turkoglu against Odom. Over Turkoglu. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
This continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
Here is Anderson. That's good, and Arenas with the assist.
If I must say so, I mean, they are doing a terrific job of moving the ball around here.
Yeah, much better than their opponents. Seems like every time they score, it's coming off of an assist.
Open look. Shot by Odom, no good. Magic leading by 11. And here's Richardson outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You know, guys, he's always looking for that open 3. I mean, that's his strength. And sometimes the best time to get the 3 is in transition.
Outside Gasol. It's stolen by Bass.
But that's only his first turnover, so...
Oh, and the jam by Richardson. Here's another look with the Sprite Slam Cam.
They've turned it up here in the 4th quarter, and this is the right time to do that. They're extending their lead here.
And they're up by double digits now. Very solid down the stretch.
And Fisher kicks to Brown. Fisher with the ball. The feed now to Bynum. Pass on him. He passes to Odom. Over Turkoglu. Connects on the open J. Odom's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's showing some signs of life here in the second after having a very forgettable first half.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
I think Coach saw a couple of...
Checked in for the Lakers. Artest comes in for Pau Gasol. Here's Richardson. Dishes it to Arenas. Now, here is Nelson. Uncovered. That's good. And the Magic lead by 16.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Now, here is Artest. Over Howard. Here's Odom. And he makes good on the layup. Odom's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Nelson against Fisher. The 3 is launched. Outside for Arenas. For the 3. Gets it to go.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
And Fisher kicks it to Odom. Artest on the wing. Backing down is Brown. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I thought Shannon Brown made so much improvement last season, guys. He scored well, and he worked really hard to improve his weaknesses, which were his ball handling and his outside shooting, so he became much more of a complete player.
free throw good from Brown.
Steve, I agree with you in terms of Shannon Brown's improvement, how hard he worked on those weak areas, handling the ball better, working more on the shot. I mean, the physical gifts were always there. Strong, tremendously athletic. I give him a lot of credit for working to make the most of that natural ability that he has.
Great defensive work right there. The quick hands lead to the turnover.
And that one's good. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Now Nelson. Right up. The 10-footer, and it's wide right. Lakers trail by 12. Fisher, the pass to Ratliff. With the lead pass. Nice movement. Now the pass to Fisher. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Ratliff's shot is good.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
The pass to Arenas. Picked up by Brown. They need this. And it's Nelson. That time on the assist by Arenas. And the Magic lead by 13. The Lakers on offense. Trailing by 13. And here's Fisher. And it's Nelson picking him up. And here's Fisher. Here's Ratliff. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Here's Arenas. Picked up by Brown. Redick for 3. Can't get it to go. Lakers trailed by 11. And here's Fisher. The pass to Odom. Nifty move. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jason Richardson.
You know, when Lamar Odom came into the league, a lot of people thought he could be a franchise player. He never really became that type of guy, but he's the perfect wingman for Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol. Kind of a Scottie Pippen type floor leader, ball distributor, and an excellent all-around player.
Steve just talked about Odom as a wingman. It seems to be the role he's much more comfortable with, too.
Yeah, I think he likes just being a basketball player. He doesn't have the pressure to score night in and night out at a frantic pace, which I think helps him and his team because he can be a little streaky in that regard. But the role he has as being a basketball player with versatility that can do a lot of things, that's what he's best suited for.
And he sinks the second.
Lamar Odom doing all sorts of things. He's got 13 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
Fisher against Nelson. There's the pass to Howard. Got a piece of it. Bynum with the steal.
It's a surprise to see him struggling to take care of the ball, guys, after turning it over only once in the first half.
Here's Nelson. The pass to Howard. Back to Nelson. Releases. Passes shot. Good. Bass has got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Outside Odom. Outside Kobe. Over Turkoglu. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
Kobe comes with the double team. Back to Turkoglu. Nelson against Fisher. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, and Nelson gets it to go. Nelson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Way too much time and space on that three. He'll make that one all the time.
Well, it's a warm-up jumper, Steve, the kind that you could knock down still to this day. You're one of the best all-time three-pointers we've had in the NBA. But you've got to at least run at a guy and try to challenge and distract his shot.
Timeout called the Lakers. Here's Kobe. And here's Fisher. Back to Kobe. Defended by Turkoglu. Outside Odom. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Wow, you really have to sit back and admire what this guy is doing for his team right now. They're down, yet he stepped it up and he's delivering.
The pass to Turkoglu. Nelson outside, and there's the pass to Bass. Now the pass to Turkoglu, guarded by Kobe. Straight up, blocked. Lakers trail by 9. There's the triple, and that one's good. Kobe's got 47 points.
You know, even though it's transition, he's got the green light to fire from there if he has a good look at it.
And the Magic with possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Takes the hit and still finds a way to get it to go.
Excellent concentration right there, partner. He's got a free throw coming up, too.
Get the and one, but they still hold an 8-point lead.
You know, despite the lead, you can't be content with jump shots. You got to continue to pound the ball inside in the second half.
And I like what I've seen in their free throw attempts because that points out just what you said, Steve. Fewer outside shots and more attacks at the rim.
Backing down is Howard. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. Dwight Howard again. Howard's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 10. 1:16 left in the fourth.
Get down low.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Fisher, the pass to Kobe. Defended by Turkoglu. Lobs it up there.
So nasty. I mean, really nasty. He hit the bullseye with that dish.
That is simply poetry in motion.
Beautiful play, huh?
Here is Nelson. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Turkoglu kicks to Anderson. They get the rebound. Odom with the double team. Anderson, he's guarded by Bynum. Anderson passes to Nelson. He's covered by Fisher.
I see you.
6 to shoot.
Hey, heads up.
Second shot opportunity. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Looks like it's over. Double digit.
Take care of the orange.
Turkoglu gets whistled for blocking. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team's third.
Hold him.
32 seconds left in the game. Shot from the top of the key. Kobe, that's good. Kobe's got 49 points in the game. Here is Nelson. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Backing down is Howard. Shot clock at 6. That's good. And the Magic lead by 10.
Another bucket, and they are just pulling away here now.
Yep, no doubt about it. They're sprinting to the finish line.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 10. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Not a whole lot they can talk about here, but you do want to finish the game on the right note.
Well, I guess they're going to try to pull a rabbit out of their backpack.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Five seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.